So in the case of Zanzibar then, or Africa in general, what is that factor that you're looking for? Like, Singapore, you just mentioned Singapore, Dubai, why it is that these are the kind of places that are ripe for this kind of, evolution. What is it in Africa that you're looking for?
Sure. So I guess Zanzibar is a historic trading hub. And so they have that kind of internal culture of trading, of commerce, et cetera, baked in. They're also getting East Africa, Zanzibar as well, is kind of getting the benefits from Indian commerce, from Arab investment. The Indian Institute of Technology, for example, which is one of the, I think, top 100 education institutions in the world, opened a campus in Zanzibar. It's their first overseas campus. And so we see these as very important kind of underlying factors. Africa in generally will have almost 1 billion new urban residents over the next 30 years. And so I think one of the challenges of building cities is, where do the residents come from, right? If you're trying to build a frontier cutting edge city, that means on some margin you're competing with New York, you're competing with San Francisco, you're competing with London for residents. Those are already very successful developed cities, right? And so how do you get the first 1,000, the first 10,000 residents when the people living in those cities are already very happy with where they live? When you have a rapidly urbanizing population, right, the demand is baked in for new urban settlements. And the question is, right, how do you create a governance structure, physical infrastructure that is appropriate to the price point at which these new urban residents are urbanizing, that they can kind of start creating value, start working their way up the supply chain, where hopefully you can build the conditions that can lead to 1, maybe 2 percentage point higher growth over several decades, which compounds and has a really large impact in terms of their living standards.